Good morning, everyone. I have already been out to see the girls. I have my list made out. I made coffee, and I'm having the honey oat granola bars for breakfast, and that's the ones from that box that we bought from Aldi's. One of the three. There were three different kinds that we got. That's the ones I picked out. Polly got some strawberry yogurt one and s'mores. I had a s'mores one yesterday as a snack. It's a third of the size, and I didn't find it as satisfying as these. I guess I like to crunch, so I have my coffee with, it's a breakfast blend from Costco. It's supposed to be warming up today to low 40s possibly, but then it's going to drop again overnight. It's 29 right now, and ironically, when I was outside with the girls, the 29 feels comfortable, and that's probably in comparison to, 3 or 7, so everything is relative. So I played around with the stamp set yesterday, and it has these bars you fill in with all the letters of whatever it is you want to say. So there's a little pinchers, and then there's a smaller one. There's an oval, which you could probably make an address, and then this one, which I made, that I already used to stamp. And of course, something's going on across the street. I think they're doing the repairs to the house, so there'll be lots of barking today. So I have quite a few things to get accomplished today. I did make the soup last night finally, and OMG, it was really, really tasty. Paulie was shocked. As a matter of fact, he apparently told his mother on the way home from work. He usually calls her in the car on the way home from work in the evenings, because they live in Wisconsin. It's an hour earlier. And he told her about what I was making for dinner, and that he wasn't really thrilled to try it. And then he tasted it when he got home, and he practically licked the inside of the bowl. So he was pleasantly surprised. He didn't realize, he couldn't conceptualize, because he had never tasted the combination of what it would be like to have butternut squash with some of those potatoes leftovers, and just kind of the type of flavor profile I had intended. But it worked out well, and I have portion for leftovers for lunch today, so I'm super excited about that. It's the little things that make me happy. It really usually is, isn't it? So, again, laughed my tushy off about the jokes yesterday, and they continue to roll in, so I love that. It's a great way to interact, because, if somebody needs a little pick-me-up, I'm all over that. So I'm thinking maybe I'll post some of Polly's goofy jokes today on Facebook. I hear the dogs eating in the other room, particularly the little one, Chihuahua, which is unusual. But she did have a little bit of chicken last night. There were leftovers from Sunday? Yeah, leftovers from Sunday, because Monday was Meatless Monday. So Polly requested soft tacos for dinner tonight, and we have everything for it. I have ground beef. I can, use chili powder, cumin, chopped onions. I have 3 avocados, so I can make guacamole. I have a couple of nice vine-ripe tomatoes. I have red onions, so I think I'm all set. Oh, do I have a jalapeno? I think I do have a hot pepper, but I think it's in the fridge. Well, we'll figure something out. I'll make a variation. And because I'm missing the cilantro gene, there will be parsley instead of cilantro in my guacamole. And I don't have lime, but I have lemon, so that's okay. You have to... I can't run out to the store for every little thing, so I make substitutions quite often, actually. So that's what I have planned for today. Obviously, my full work day first, and I have a staff meeting today. I think that's the only meeting I have, actually. That might be the only meeting I have today. So, and interestingly, yesterday I saw the mail carrier walk past our house, which I don't think has happened in quite a long time. It's okay, if it was junk mail, I don't want it. And with fewer and fewer things that are mailed to us, I can understand that. I mean, I to be honest, I would be perfectly okay if the U.S. Postal Service switches to just 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, and not continue raising the stamp prices 2 or 3 cents at a time, which I find just annoying. But luckily we have the forever stamp. I just have to remember to buy it before the prices go up. But then again, what are you saving on a roll of 100? What, a couple of dollars? So it's not really a big deal. Actually, I'd need to get some more stamps because I think the only stamps I have left are what's left in my Filofax. So yeah, there's a quick recap or index of what I'll be doing today. I have a couple of techie things to do for work, so I'm going to be probably MIA most of the afternoon. From here, I might show you my heated up lunch because I'm going to eat lunch at my desk today. Because I want to get something. I want to get as much of that done while there's a lull between our scheduled versions. So, and that's right now. Oh, and I have to go take a picture of my asset tag from my broken printer so they can send me. They have to physically send me a label, which is so silly. I don't even get it, but I need to send it back, and I want that box out of my kitchen. So, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, I'll see you guys in a bit. There's my soup leftovers, a nice hearty amount. I'm going to mix it up, because you know when you microwave things, the exterior heats first. So the center could be cold, so I'm just going to mix everything, and that'll bring it to a nice temperature where I can eat it right away. So I'm going to enjoy my soup and continue working because I'm eating at my desk. Trying to think if I need to prep anything for tonight. I might make guacamole, and just so it's, you know, I guess fresh guacamole is fine too. That maybe if I make it in advance, some of the flavors will marry, but I think fresh, like the stuff they do tableside, it'll be fine. And I don't know, I think I'm just looking forward to having some soup. I'm in a nice giant seltzer, so I'll be nice and full and satisfied. So not only was the soup filling, it was satisfying. And I'm sure everybody can relate to this. Food is sustenance, and for some people it's just sustenance, but I genuinely enjoy good tasting food. So when something fills you up, is hearty, and is satisfying emotionally, it's like a win-win. So I could say, in a much better mood. Not that I was in a bad mood before I ate the soup, but it satisfied me and filled me up, so it's a win-win. Now, I really do try to make food that is satisfying taste-wise, as well as kind of the emotional element of consuming food. And I think in part because I make food with love, because it's for my loved ones. So I'm going to give Mosey this little treat of licking the inside of my soup container, so he can enjoy a little bit of it as well. And the chickens devoured all the skins and the seeds and all the treats from the inside of the butternut squash, so not a morsel went to waste or add to the garbage. So that, I feel even better about that. Still no eggies from them, and it's 12:30 or so. So I'm going to probably wait about 15-20 minutes and then have some seltzer, because I don't want to, there's a lot of liquid and there's a lot of content in my stomach at the moment, so I don't want to get to a point where I get sick because I, overfilled it. But yeah, I'm going to make a fresh seltzer, which will be lovely, and I'll choose the flavor. Yesterday I had strawberry, which I think I'm almost out of strawberry. I know I definitely ran out of the orange, but I have blood orange as well, so maybe I'll do that. And then I have a couple of cards to address and mail, and hopefully I catch my mail carrier before she comes. So that's what I'm going to do next. I have a couple of reports running, so I'm multitasking, but really only 2 things at most. Oh, maybe I should go throw a load of laundry in. And on my to-do list, I have wash laundry, dry laundry, and fold laundry as 3 separate things. So you can see right there. Only because they are 3 separate things. saying laundry doesn't always mean you've completed all the tasks. So I'm going to go throw the wash in, then I'll change it, swap it out to the dryer in 44 minutes, and then bring it up and fold it. Oh, I suppose I should put away laundry too. I know it sounds silly for a lot, for a lot of you who are listening to this, but I feel better when I cross things off my to-do list. I feel like I've, accomplished the task that I've set out. And if I'm going to leave that off, it'll be sitting on the couch downstairs. Or it'll be on the landing to go upstairs. Or it'll be in the laundry basket. So if I get all the steps done, it'll just make me feel better. Plus, it'll be ready there. I know you're staring at my empty soup bowl, but oh, that was so yummy. Alright, I'm gonna let Mosey lick so he can enjoy some of it too. He's standing right behind my desk, my chair. I could see him in I have a mirror that I tilt, see right there? So I could see who sneaks up on me behind me. Even the dogs. It's kind of creepy when someone suddenly shows up. So I'll be back in a few. Afternoon snack. I shared this hummus quartet that we picked up at Aldi over the weekend, and I have to admit it's quite tasty, pleasantly surprised. So I warmed up this whole wheat multi-grain pita. It has nuts and seeds and it's really tasty. And I had a little over half of it. I warmed up in the oven. Then this one is the jalapeno cilantro, my least favorite. This is the garlic, roasted red pepper, and the original. So I probably had a tablespoon of each of these and just a little bit of that one. And now I'm going to have fresh seltzer. I have a bunch of stuff that's crossed off my list. I added stuff because I need to make sure I remember to do stuff. There were 2 brown eggs really late this afternoon, like 3:30. One was warm and both were being taken care of by Nelly Frittata. No, El Loco, the one that's naked head and is molting at the moment. And she's really sweet chicken. She likes to be petted. So I gave him some treats, and I think they're in for the night. It's just about 44 degrees or so. Temperature is going to drop a little lower, so I still left the light on for them overnight. But hopefully tomorrow won't be necessary because I think it's supposed to be 46, and I might leave the garage door open during the day for them. It was definitely easier to open the door today, but it's still kind of problematic. We're definitely going to need to find a solution for it. So once I put this away and make my seltzer, I have this that I'm going to work on. I pulled out some solid colors that match the stickers, and I thought since tomorrow is the first day of spring, I might make some happy spring cards. It's a long time coming. I think everybody's got cabin fever. So that's what's on my to-do list. And I probably won't start dinner till much later tonight because it's pretty quick. All the dishes are done. The clean dishes are put away. The stuff's in the dryer, which is also a good thing. I also threw in the dog beds from the living room, which will be a nice, refresher. So before I bring them back up, I'm going to sweep and make sure that I put them down on a clean floor. And I think I spied Mushka bringing in some crunchies, and she's like, well, where's the cushion? She looked around like, I have a mouthful of food. Where am I supposed to put it? So she put it right on the floor and ate it off the floor. She's so funny. She doesn't eat directly from the bowl. She gets a mouthful, comes into the living room, lies down comfortably in front of the space heater, or goes up on the couch, and then eats one morsel at a time. To be honest, I don't really mind. I just want to make sure she eats, because unless she gets a protein treat from us when we're eating dinner, she really doesn't eat like the other dogs. She doesn't walk up to the bowl and just eat. So I'm always happy to hear her eat, because at 4.5 to 5 pounds, her weight does fluctuate a little bit. If she doesn't eat for a day or two, she starts to drop weight, and that could be very dangerous, and we want to keep her with us healthy and happy as long as we possibly can. She's going to be, actually, Chester's going to be 12 on April 1st, and so is Samantha, our freaky stealth cat. Mushka's going to be 12 in December, and Moses is going to be 9, I believe, in December. So they're all older pets, so we just want to make sure that they're as healthy as they can be. Alright, be back in a few. Probably, hopefully with the cards. So we're having soft shell tacos for dinner, and I have these small fajitas. I'm probably going to take 5 of them and put them in a tin foil and put them in the oven to warm up. I've already made chunky guacamole. Nom, nom, nom. Substitutions I've mentioned before. I'm missing the cilantro gene, so this is parsley. I don't have any limes on hand. Oh, I did just buy a lime. That's okay. I put lemon in here. One of these tomatoes, vine ripened tomato, and half a red onion chopped finely, and then hot sauce because I do not have a jalapeno that was worthy of being chopped into the fresh guacamole. So this is 3 kind of small, on the small side, Hass avocados, the dark color ones, not the larger, lighter green ones. I find that they make the tastier guacamole. So I'm going to pop this in the fridge, foil up the tortillas, the flour tortillas, and then pull out the spices I'm going to use in the ground beef. And I think what I might do is saute it first, drain off any additional fat, and then start adding the flavorings to it. So I'm probably going to use the rest of that onion. Oh, I know what I forgot in here. I forgot garlic. How could I have forgotten garlic? Let me grab my little fresh garlic, which I already have peeled in the small container in the refrigerator, and I'll just microplane it in there before putting this away. And then I think I'm going to make this Caribbean rice from Zatarain's. It's a small package, 6 ounce, and it has 2.5 portions in it, which is just right for us if we want to have it on the side or inside the soft tortillas. And then I have lettuce, and I will chop up this tomato to have as fresh, and I believe we have Mexican blend shredded cheese. I don't have any queso fresco. That would have been lovely, and salsa. So yeah, that's what we're having for dinner tonight. So the Caribbean rice is in the pot. I'm gonna cover it. It says 25 minutes. We'll check it, then take the lid off. And then I prepped some small, finely chopped red onion, tomatoes. I'm gonna get the lettuce out last minute because I don't want it to wilt. There's guacamole. So yeah, just have to make the meat. So I'm making the taco meat, and I don't have a flavor packet. No taco seasoning, no problem. All you need is a couple or a few cloves of garlic, depending on how garlicky you like it. I'm gonna microplane mine. Then you need an 8 ounce of tomato sauce, a teaspoon of cumin, teaspoon of ground coriander, and a tablespoon of chili powder. So that's what I'm going to add to this, and I'll show you what it looks like once all those ingredients are added. That's all of this stuff mixed in together, so it is almost 2 pounds of ground beef, and I believe it was 90% lean. I did drain off a little bit of the fat. Then I put in 3 large cloves of garlic. I microplaned them. An 8 ounce of tomato sauce. Then a teaspoon of cumin. Sorry, ground cumin. A teaspoon of ground coriander. And a tablespoon, which is 3 teaspoons of chili powder. And we're almost out of chili powder, so I have to add that to my list. Then I'm just going to let it reduce just a little bit. I've already turned the heat off. I've incorporated everything. I did taste it for salt and black pepper, which I did add some salt and black pepper. And that's it. Now I just have to wait for the call from Paulie that he's on his way home. I'll turn the oven on to warm up the soft taco shells and cut up the lettuce. I think there's a dog under my chair. There is a dog under my chair because he thinks I might have dropped something from the table. So I will, as always, share the photo of the completed food either as the thumbnail for this video, then you will have already seen it, But first I share it on Facebook and Instagram, so if any of you are not already following me there and you need a little bit of food porn, by all means stop by. There's links below. But that's going to be it for me for today. Don't forget to thumbs up. It's free for you and it helps me out. And I will see you all tomorrow. Hope you all had a fabulous hump day. Tomorrow is the first day of spring, and I will do a crafty project on video tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everyone.